how to use a transparent icon to get around a problem. And yes, this is a problem which exists on the DriveSmart 51, 55, 61, 65, and 52, and also the 25, 99, 2589, 2699, 2689. If you've got this problem, this is the workaround for it. Anytime you save a favorite, I'll just save the current location. You end up with that big, ugly, green icon. And especially on the, excuse me, 51, 61, 52, 65, I think that's, yeah, you can't get rid of it. There's no way other than deleting the favorite. The workaround is to use custom POIs, and I'll just do, I made these, and I'll show how to make it in a moment. So if I pick one of these and I just go to the info, you'll see no icon. And if I zoom in, it just draws a circle, an outline of where you will end up. Okay, cool. So I'm going to jump over to the computer now, and we use GPS Babel, and we do have to add in this by means of adding a shortcut, so we get that. Let's go do it.
Being that I have already shown this using the Windows way, and I will have that linked as a pinned comment, using the graphical interface, we're doing Linux this time. Oh my god, yep, we're gonna go there. This is the version of Linux I am using right now. There it is. You've seen it. Okay. Let's make this really big so you can see it. This is currently the only file I have in my directory. Yes, I will have this as a download. It's a very small file. It's just a 24 by 24 pixel. I put this in quotation fingers, transparent icon. Now, if you actually load this icon in an image viewer, it looks pink, fuchsia. That is because when you're creating Garmin POI icons, their transparent color is fuchsia. It's just the way they did it, so kind of weird. But anyway, this file right here, blank.bmp, right? That is what we use in order to make our transparent icon for our POI database files, and the version of GPS Babel that I am using, I'll scroll up, there it is, 180, which works fine. It's not the very latest version, but this is the one that is in the Ubuntu repositories and works fine, so it's no problem with it. Clear that. Okay. Now, we have our blank.bmp, and what we need to do is create a CSV, comma separated value file, and after that use GPS Babel to combine, I should say convert, yeah, convert and combine, no, combine and convert, haha, that's it, combine and convert the CSV with the transparent icon into a Garmin Points of Interest database, which is a GPI file. And before continuing, yes, this also can be done from the command line in Windows, but I use Linux. So let's just do that first. We are going to create our CSV, and I will use the Nano text editor. You can use any text editor you want, but I'm using Nano for this because it's easy. I'm just going to name it test.csv. First I will turn on the line numbers, and then the, oops, not that, come on, I forget how to do this. There we go. Soft wrapping, so the text wraps around as you're watching me type it. Okay, so we're using a universal CSV format per GPS Babel standard, which means latitude, longitude, name. Keep it nice and simple. So, okay, let's put in some POI, some locations. 45 north by west 90. Give it a name. Do the next one. 3726. 42.63726 northwest 73. 6598. Oops. And the last one, 27. West 82. Okay, that's good. So we got 3 of them in here. The 45 by 90 geographical marker, Veterans War Memorial Tower, which is on Mount Greylock in Adams, Massachusetts, and the Guitar Center store in Clearwater, Florida. Good enough. So now I will write out with the Control O to test.csv, wrote, and Control X to exit. Now I've got my transparent icon ready and my comma separated value file ready, so let's run the command to go ahead and make this into a Garmin points of interest database. GPS Babel WI Uni CSV, which is for universal CSV. Use the test CSV file and -O to output to Garmin GPI, comma, there's no space here. And here is where we use our icon, bitmap equals blank.bmp. And I'm also going to assign this a category, comma category equals test. And this is, and then unique equals 1. And the reason I do that is, so if I have multiple POI databases and one name is the same as another, it shouldn't argue, so to speak, with each other. It's a better safe than sorry maneuver. And then a space and a hyphen, capital F, and then the name of the database, which will be test.gpi, and enter. Oop, I typed it wrong. Be nice if I typed it correct. Babel. Okay, GPS BABEL. Just checking the rest of it. And there we go. It appears to have done nothing, but it actually made it. So if I look, there it is. Test.gpi. And that is the file that we drop into the Garmin. Where? Well, you plug in the Garmin to the computer. And then after that, you go into the Garmin folder for the internal storage, and you drop it into the folder called POI. If a POI folder does not exist under the Garmin folder, you just make one. That's really all there is to it. And then you load it up by going to Where To and Categories, Custom POIs, or from the Where To screen, you add a, and I showed this in the little video I did before this one, you just add a shortcut and just add custom POIs, and then you will see a category called test, and it will contain, oops, these 3 points of interest. That's pretty much it. That's all there is to it.